How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a delightful day. Today we're going to take a look at how I was able to get over 31,000 points in one raid right at the very end of the raid weekend. So let's jump in and see what kind of bases there are and how this was possible. First, we'll start off with a good old Barbarian Camp 2-shot. And this one is the basic layout. They've actually upgraded it, so there's 9,300 points available, which is kind of crazy. So of course we are using a few ground troops to take out this pesky spear thrower. Maybe the air defense too, but one of them, at least when both go down, should open up deployment to the rest of the base. We also see that there are 2 air bombs clumped together, so they will be very easy to take out. Here we take out the third air bombs off on the side. And we do it by actually sending in 1 pack of balloons to the mortar and then 2 packs of balloons to the air bombs. But all we were really trying to do is just get access for the second attack to take out these air bombs and to get as much damage on the rocket artillery as possible. So we send in last remaining balloons to damage some of the air bombs. And then we're not going to watch a couple of air skeletons go to work on that side. There's no need. So now we're looking at the cleanup attack. Just trying to use the graveyards over the spots where the balloons are going to pad. They might slow down. And now we're just trying to use the 1 pack of balloons per air targeting defense. We use the power of the graveyard with the air skeletons that spawn. We waited for them to spawn. Air bombs gets distracted, and then we sneak in a pack of balloons. Easy peasy. We even have 5 packs of balloons left, and now 4. And all the defenses are gone. Kinda crazy. Now this is the basic layout, so take it with a grain of salt. We even got a bonus of 180. So now we're going to take a look at the Wizard Valley. This one is the basic layout, and I thought it would be a good idea to try the one-shot strategy and see how it works. A lot of the one-shot strategies that are around are for the District Hall level 10. So unfortunately we're not there yet, maybe about another month or so. There's probably a better way to do it at the District Hall level 9, but alas, here we are. So we had a couple of the Larry barrels that did a lot of work, but in theory I believe these air skeletons are supposed to be on the ground. It's supposed to be taking out that cannon cart, but then I don't really see how these hogs survive the double giant cannon shots. Like, they take those out, sure, but then they have to go through 2 infernos. But we still managed to get over 5,000 points. Next up, we're taking a look at the Builder's Workshop. The basic layout. I've tried the one-shot strategy on the Builder's Workshop, and I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to get these hogs to survive this giant cannon. So we're going in with the old faithful, the graveyard spam strategy. I love that you can just put 1 graveyard behind the giant cannon and the mortar for some good distracting. And then you can place the other 2 graveyards on its blast bow. And these defenses around there, doesn't matter what level they are too slow to actually kill off all the skeletons. Of course, now our main group is dealing with the giant cannon. taking some damage. And these two crushers, they kill off usually all the skeletons and damage the giants quite a bit. But we did also save one giant and a couple of wizards to take out that cannon, as well as the district hall. So now that everything is all done, I think all of the skeletons are spawned from this graveyard spell, so they're able to bust through the wall and help do some tanking. We have a couple of rams left. Fast forward as they wander over this dead zone. And I thought the skeletons were in range. I forgot it's the next building, so kind of mess up the distraction portion of using the battle ram. So at this point we'd have to get lucky. Unfortunately, not so. Giant cannon clips, kills off like 3 super wizards, hits again, kills off 2 more, Tesla strikes, kills the other one. So had we distracted a little better, we probably would have taken out that section of the base and gotten a little bit more, but we were still able to get 5,340 points. Next up is the the reset happened. There we go. I see. Next up is the Skeleton Park, which is turning out to be one of my favorite bases to attack. Finally figured out or not me personally, but watched enough videos of people one-shotting this base that with just a couple of tweaks, you can either one-shot the base or almost take out the entire base. It's kind of crazy. It involves the P.E.K.K.A. Now I do make a mistake as I don't have the graveyards down at the moment. Sort of getting towards the end of the raid weekend and somewhat forgot. Still newish to the strategy, but to try and compensate, we drop all 3 on the minion hut. Try to save the P.E.K.K.A. with the hogs, but the P.E.K.K.A. just barely doesn't have enough health. But we do have a bunch of skeletons in the core. We did clear out the southern portion of the base with a P.E.K.K.A. and a couple of hog riders. And what's nice is once you take out this section of the wizard tower and the air defense, you can deploy 1 pack of minions and they will take out the I think it's the multi-cannon and then the giant cannon, which is crazy. We also get lucky here where the hogs, they pull the log trap and it misses the skeletons, which is crazy. So we're able to get a couple of extra defenses more than normal. But of course, the bomb tower, everything dies on that. We got over 5,000 points, which is perfect. And last but not least, we're taking a look at the basic layout of the Balloon Lagoon. And we're trying it with the graveyard spell for distraction. We almost one-shot this base. Very close. I think I messed up on one part, which we'll see here in a second, where I don't take out this building with a barbarian, because I forgot to bring a ram to distract. In theory, you should have a couple more rams, but I think I brought hog riders instead, since we got them to level 4. Just trying to test them out. But you're supposed to use a ram to pop those bombs, and then have the barbarian go in. So try to improvise, send in the super dragon, but it takes a weird angle. Because in theory, the super dragon should take out this entire section. Now the army on the right hand side is doing very well. Super wizards doing a nice job. But we do not have a... What is it? We're supposed to have a barbarian as well at this point. So that once this wall goes down, the barbarian can run ahead and it soaks a couple of the bomb hits so that a lot of the skeletons can survive. Still though, starting to wrap up. We got some nice skeletons up top. Drop the Lost Larry barrel up there. And then pick off a couple more of the trash buildings. All that remains was this section with the Infernos. And of course they didn't have the other rocket artillery. But we got over 6,355 from that one attack. So that's how I was able to get over 31,000 points from this last raid weekend. Hope you learned something from this video. Hopefully it was helpful. And there'll be a couple more videos on the screen if you want to check them out. And if you want to help support me, you can like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care.